When we talk about legends in high-altitude climbing, one name stands apart: Krzysztof Wielicki. He's a pioneer of winter Himalayan ascents, a first winter climb of Everest, Kanchenjunga and Lhotse. A climber who redefined what was possible in the coldest, darkest seasons. In this episode, I want to learn from his experience and understand what his approach can teach me for my own winter ascent of Everest.
1953, Hillary and Tenzing stand on top of the world. Fixed ropes, oxygen, picked heat. 1978, Messner and Haveler go without oxygen. 1980, the first winter ascent. Polished grid at its finest. Everest becomes crowded, commercialized, predictable. No oxygen, no Sherpa support. In winter, when winds reach 250 kilometers per hour. When Everest feels like 9,136 meters. Alone on the difficult West Ridge. This is about redefining what's possible. This is Jost Kobusch's Everest.
Krzysztof Wielicki is one of the climbers who fundamentally changed alpinism. In 1980, he and Leszek Cici made the first winter ascent of Mount Everest. The first time any 8,000er had ever been climbed in winter. That moment proved that winter Himalayan climbing was possible. In 1988, he went even further, completing the first ever winter solo ascent of an 8,000er on Lhotse. His climbs redefined style. Winter, solo, and mostly without supplemental oxygen. For his lifelong impact on alpinism, he was awarded the Pile d'Or Lifetime Achievement, which is the Oscar of alpinism, the highest potential award you can imagine. In many ways, he's the founder of modern winter alpinism and a huge inspiration for my own Everest winter ascent.
Our house. We are with yours.
So,
Okay. Jak właśnie biorą cardamom.
this is cardamom. Did it fall down a couple of times?
Probably. Because I changed a lot of houses, so
okay.
during the changing.
I think there's some coffee or something on it. Yeah. Winter mountaineering is not about strength, it's about judgment. So I wanted to talk to somebody who has a ton of experience in this matter. And that's why I'm here today with Krzysztof. When you strip everything away on an 8,000 meter winter expedition, what are the things that truly matter in the end?
For winter climbing, I think you should have a kind of character that you want to fight. We said the winter is for fighters. Not only for pleasure, but for fighters. Because some people, they ask us, why you go for winter? You can go summer, there is better season.
I get the same question.
Because to fight, we need emotion, adrenaline. And like me, I was very hungry for emotion. I should have emotion, Because what for when I climb solo, but winter one time really. So emotion. You want to do something, I couldn't stay in this. I was thinking that I had to do something for myself. It is my challenge. I want to do. I don't want to do to show everybody how big climber I am, No, it's your dream and your challenge, and you would like to check yourself, how
Absolutely.
far I can do it. When I say, somebody asked me why you climb solo or something, I said maybe emotion is the first. And the second, I said sometimes people, they are in the point they tell I have to check. You want to do something, I will check if I'm able. You stay under the face, I'm really wonder. I have to check myself if I'm able. It means some people, they don't have this philosophy. Some people, they want to check what they can do more. you know. So they stay, say, oh, I will check how far I can, you know, go with the effort, with everything, yeah.
I mean, you have all these awards here and so on, but if you're up there, you are suffering, it's painful, it's difficult, you're struggling. No award, no money, no applause, nothing can give you the energy to go up there,
No,
you know?
This
like,
is completely two different ways, of course.
there's
There is no
nobody.
media, no sponsor, there is only you.
Exactly.
So all the media and all preparation is the before one, you know, all around. But from the day you start there, it's only you on the mountain.
What is most important on 8,000 meters in winter?
Actually, the most important is the knowledge. I mean, to have a connection to the forecast. Yeah? I remember that when we climbed in winter, we had to every day go up, even we didn't know what happened. Today I saw the young people, they sit in the base camp and they say, show me the forecast. I'm not going. No, I'm not going. So it helped, because you don't lose power. With weather, you have no knowledge what happened. Yeah? With myself, I know what I can do, yeah? How many hours I can climb, not. I drink, not drink, I eat, not eat, you know. But with weather, you know, never know. So if you have any sign of change weather, you have to be careful. If there was the weather okay, I never was thinking go back.
You were never thinking about turning back?
Summit was important. I think for high altitude, the better organism is that you can, even on the lower effort, but for longer time.
Ultra endurance.
Yeah. So you, for example, you don't need 1-2 days, but you are able to do something.
Okay, perfect, because I feel like I can do exactly that. If I can do something, it's slow, but forever.
Speed is very important, because I think that your body feel lack of oxygen if you stop, you know. If the legs are not working, so circulation is worst, you know, and immediately in 1-2 hours you feel headache, you know.
I think we were sitting in the car and you said, you are stupid. Why do you do this?
You are stupid, completely, you are stupid.
So based on your experience of like soloing 8,000s in the winter, climbing Everest in the winter, when you look at what I'm trying to do, what do you think, how high are my chances to actually reach the summit?
Chance, we every time, you know, for our expedition during we climb in winter, everybody say 5%. Yeah.
But you still went.
But we climb. So you know, if you have no chance, you are not going. Yeah, you have to go to try.
If you don't go, you don't.
Do it. So what I said, try. Not, you know, if you will not climb, you can come back again. Yeah? We say no goal, no life. Yeah. Some people they don't do the challenge. They go to the mountain. They have to abandon. Yeah, and they say no, it was my defeat. I said no, it is a new experience. It's different, you know.
It's a learning.
It is a learning. It's a new experience. The next time you come, you say, oh, I did that, like that. So in such way, I think you have to try, of course.
Lhotse phase will be the easiest way to acclimatize.
Yes, okay.
Yes, I would sleep at 7.5, touch 8, come down.
Oh.
Sleep 7.5 again, touch 8.
If you sleep on 7.5, maybe it's okay.
And just touch 8 twice without baggage, without the extra load, you know? So I talked to Kilian, and he said when he did the Everest speed ascent without oxygen, as preparation, he went 2 times to 8,000, just touch and went down, and it was working very well for him. So the other option is I actually acclimatize on the route, and at 7.5, I leave a tent, sleeping bag,
with the food,
fuel, everything. I leave
then
at
you start
7.5.
in the midnight through the.
But
during the acclimatization, you can leave something here. Yeah?
I thought it was the cleanest idea.
Forget about the cleanest idea. Okay? If you do this solo, doesn't mind if you have bivouac, not bivouac, you left tent or not tent, it is still solo climb. Alpine style.
Okay.
It's enough, you really don't it's solo. No, in
No,
winter.
the thing
You
is-
are solo and it not must be the alpine style. Anyway, if you do in any style, you know, solo, if somebody will say, oh, blah, blah, maybe say, okay, please go. No, make.
What is your idea for the final push? We want to reduce the amount of days to the minimum.
Of course.
But then if your day is too long, you'll exhaust yourself maybe.
But it not help you. What you can eat?
There could be one camp here, and this camp here also take lots of energy, so maybe I need to put one on the Lola. This is 7.5.
7.5.
7.5.
7.5. I think is the best idea. Now, you know, it is not idea to put more. Even the Polish people, they didn't put more. They start from 7.5. I think the people, the friends, the climbers, they say, no, in winter it's impossible to climb 8,000 because we climb the highest. So our friends, they say, oh, it is possible to climb in winter. So, and they start to climb and to go to the different mountain. And in 6 years, Polish climbers, they climbed 8,000 meters as the first.
Yes. Yeah.
Because they said, oh, it's possible. Yeah. It's sometimes you have to break a barrier, you know. There's not only one chance. You know, if you have only one chance in your life, only you can do just now. No, it's not true. You are so young.
Yes, and also I would say times have changed now. I have the resources to try
course,
again and
course,
again and again. Back for you, you're a member of an expedition, which happens very rarely, so you are taking also more risk
Yeah, of course. But
because you have less chance.
today it's very difficult to write a story of alpinism. Because a lot of things already my generation and before generation they did it. So now you have to find so sometimes risky roads, you know, in mountain. Difference between us is that I stay home. I never was thinking that I go solo. You instead you are prepared to go to solo. So it is a little bit different. You can be prepared better. Me no, because for me it was just, you know, one night I decided. When I was short at the summit, I climbed with better speed, you know. Top
Pulls you.
pull me. You know, I said no. You know, some people they have like this, you know, and then I am not thinking about nothing, only I summit. So it was not very logical sometimes, but I knew that. No, it happened in my life that it was close to the summit. I was more fast. You need to have to follow the philosophy what I said before, that to be a fighter. And you know, you don't have to fight with somebody. You fight with yourself. You know, because they said you fight with the mountain. No, there is no fight with the mountain. We cannot say like this. We can fight only with ourselves. With yourself. No, but good idea. Yes.
You think it's a good
So
idea?
then after they say, hey, Wielicki, you climb Everest in winter with a big team, a guy, you see, Jost come solo and climb. So I can say, oh, okay, but it is the 50 or more, 50 years difference. You know, time passes. I wish you do it.
In your generation, you had more wilderness, less tourism than we have nowadays.
Of course, yeah.
So for me, the winter mountaineering is an escape of the tourism. It's
So
it's a
you
back to
choose
the
very-
wilderness,
You
you
choose
know.
very well. Probably nobody comes in winter. So this is good idea to be alone. Nice. Even on their mountain, not on Everest, but because those people they go just for pleasure. They are not thinking to write any story. You know, they do own story. Okay, they go, they climb, they make a photo. Oh, I was there, blah, blah. But they don't do the story of the climbing of the alpinism.
In your mind, how can you endure the pain, the difficulty? What's going on in your mind when you're confronted with suffering?
No, I love this.
You're a masochist.
Yes, I am a masochist. I love what I said you that during the summer you climb, okay. But if you have a lot of things against you that you have to fight, because beside the climbing is the fighting. Climbing is a really technical problem. Yeah? The fighting is sometimes even with the nature, with weather, with other problems. You have no food, you have no liquid, and you have to fight. This is not climbing, this is fighting.
So how do you manage to turn back without breaking something inside of you? You know, that you still feel
the
okay.
mountains still are there, so it's not defeat, it's just new experience, yeah. So it's the collection of the experience. You have collect experience. But it's nice even to stay, in the mountain, even you not climb, because we love mountain. Yeah.
You were alone, soloing in high altitude. How did you know that the decision that you're making up there is still like a clear decision and not the decision of like an exhausted mind?
I'm not the romantic climber, romantic climber.
Okay, I think I'm a bit romantic climber.
I am like engineer, In climbing, I am like engineer.
Okay.
So, for me, everything must be very well prepared, I think, in my mind, For example, when I climbed solo, I never was thinking about the family, about the kids. Nobody exists, nobody. I was completely focused on the climb, So I had, even in such difficult situation, I was never thinking about that some family wait me or something. No, I was only concentrated on the job I had to do, because you know what can happen. Yeah, if you before very different situation, difficult situation, so you know that you are able to do or not. Yeah, but you have to believe that you are able to do. Because if you have any doubts, you should not go to the mountain. If you go to the mountain, you have to believe that you are able to do everything, So, because, this success is here, your mind has to decide, not the muscle. So, I think the belief is, I never have a doubt that I will not do something. Every time I say, sure I'm going here. So, it's the kind of, it is not true, but you have to believe that you are able to do.
Krzysztof,
Thank you very much for your visit. It was
thank
nice
you
to meet
so much for your hospitality and everything, and I learned so
Now
much.
I know who are you, Jost. I wish you all the best, and I hope that we have only the good news from the mountain. But still we have a time, so maybe we'll see each other somewhere
Absolutely, yeah.
before your expedition. All
Well,
the best.
if you're in Chamonix,
All the best.
yeah, good stuff.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Well, thanks for all the input.
Thank you.
No, I learned a lot actually.
Okay.
I'm on a journey to become the alpinist that is capable of doing Everest in the winter alone, and that's only able with building skill. And meeting Krzysztof is one of these steps where you question yourself and you stand on the shoulder of giants and you learn. It's been super inspiring here.